この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
To Picks and Bans, I just want to remind you guys about an event that's going to be happening on the 30th. We have the NYIT Esports Symposium, where we will have a few members of the esports community speaking about both esports health and both and just the getting a career in esports in general. So we're gonna have people from NYXL, from ESL, from Riot Games. We're gonna have that person that you see to the second on the left. So the person with the hat, is actually from Utah Jazz, the NBA 2K team.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I also see that you have that's the
NYXL.
Yeah, that's from the Overwatch team.
Yeah. So the person right to his right is from NYXL, followed by Hallie Zybel from NYIT Esports Medicine, and then we have right to the right of him. We have two the rest, everybody else. It's gonna be technically sponsored, but which is really. We're letting you know because this is also after this event is also gonna be the ECC finals. So you're gonna want to see us play live. That's pretty much your only chance until next year to see us play like actually live in a really amazing place. We're gonna be playing at Auditorium on Broadway. Remember, this is Saturday, 3:30. March 30th at noon is when it starts, and then the match will be starting on 3 p.m. And I think if you come early, you get a cool mouse.
And I'm also actually curious, why no headcrone pick?
No comment on that.
No comment? Oh, okay. That's funny.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna have South America staking their claim on the southern part of the map. I have to think of some good South America jokes now. What's in South America? Chile, Brazil,
Argentina,
Peru, Peruvian mountains.
Yes.
A
bunch of pretty places.
About a bunch of beautiful places. I wanna like get off the East Coast one day. I actually haven't been off the East Coast. I've been off the East Coast in terms of like a cruise, but that doesn't count. I mean like actually leaving.
Sort of. It does count.
It counts, but it's not like oh, I'm gonna go on vacation. Like I get to explore this place. It's like cruises are like get off the boat, come back on the boat. Okay. That word that they had there before.
Yeah. So like what Jarvan's doing now is very smart because he took out.
Oh my God, those Zyra. Now Jackson's gonna go back and try to save some of that time for himself. Here comes Jarvan with the flag and drag with the flash. It's a little bit more than I was expecting as the tether's gonna come in. But Jax is here in the mid lane. He's gonna get that first kill, and I think they might be able to get that second. Was there a second?
And then make sure that mid lane, which now is in a clear advantage for the LeBlanc, is.
Okay, the pull in from Darius. He's gonna cancel his auto attack a few times. And will that be the end for him? Here comes the Zac, but will Darius get the kill? No, he's not. It's just not gonna be enough. It looks like Victor is gonna try to steal something. He's gonna watch and just anticipation as LeBlanc is gonna move in, and right before LeBlanc is able to get to him, that stun is gonna.
Pretty sure. Wait, no, actually,
no, he does not. He's gonna come up in a little while, but will he die from this?
This is a misplay.
Oh my
well, he
gosh.
barely lives from the last tick of the Victor ult.
That's just unlucky. That should have been a kill to Victor right there.
Yeah,
Zyra's staying just a little bit too long there, taking a little bit of damage from the Braum Q.
Yeah, overall, very good, very well played for the NYT side.
Oh
Jarvan.
wait, Caitlyn?
He's two kills ahead. Jax needs those items.
LeBlanc looking for the.
That's the wrong number.
And
nice Jukerinos by Mr. V right there.
We're gonna see a reset of the blue buff, and it looks like they may be able to go onto this Jack. We have 3 people from NYT in the jungle. Wow. They're gonna lock down the Jax. They're gonna get that kill, and that's a shutdown goal if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's going towards the Jarvan.
It's going towards the Jarvan, which is going to help him out quite a lot.
Yeah. Overall, I want to say that was a very bad play for the Molloy. I don't know why Jackson.
Oh man, it looks like. Oh, but Zac made his way all the way bottom lane. It looks like Shy Guy Ericson's gonna get that first kill, and I think Sivir might be on the way. This is gonna be a little bit too much. The Pillar Beast Storm is gonna go in. The Flash is gonna come in. Maybe one more hit. And I think the ult is gonna come in as the Sivir's gonna tank that up. But has Caitlyn stayed a little bit too long? Is the question.
Okay. So very bad play for Molloy.
Oh my god, NYT is going in so deep right now. Two people versus the Jax, and Jax is gonna completely annihilate two people all on his own.
Jax, if Jax gets gold just like that, he can carry a game whenever he wants to. Right there with that 2v1 play.
And all Jax has right now is a Triforce.
Yes.
The sweepers. Sweepers from NYT. We have 3 sweepers on NYT. We have 5 people on the Baron. The Baron's going to start trying to do as much damage as possible can. We're going to take a look at the mini-map. We're going to see LeBlanc probably trying to just play some defense and trying to get everybody away from this team. It looks like NYT might be able to finish this, and it looks like we might have a team fight right after this.
Just run, please, just run.
Okay, here we go. The Zac is gonna go directly in. The Zyra ult is gonna pop off, and it's gonna knock up the Zac. Zac is gonna die for almost nothing, as the Victor ult's gonna come in. It's not gonna be able to do damage to many people, but not even that Unbreakable Shield's gonna be able to save Braum, as NYT cleans up and now has a Baron, loses absolutely nobody in that team fight. Only losing the Caitlyn.
Yeah. So that's
any regards. Because they're making a lot of mistakes as well.
Yeah.
Like, unless I see a flawless game, oh my.
Jesus Christ.
Our second wave is gone. They're not even pushing down a specific lane. They're just separating a line. Looks like the Blanc's going back and forth, and looks like the call has come out just to blow up the Jax. And there goes all the kill damage on their team is gone. Like that. Very simple. And while they commit people to the top lane, bottom lane is already pushing in the next inhibitor turret.
Yeah. I think over here...
This LeBlanc is turning out to be a menace.
Yeah, I think that's what made Molloy, in my opinion, lose the game. Now, I want to elaborate on the fact that Zac has 1 cloth armor against a 380 team.
Wait. What? Wait, where?
Look at Zac's build. Zac has 1 cloth armor against a Darius, a Jarvan, and a Caitlyn.
Why doesn't anybody build resistances against NYIT?
I don't know. I mean...
Okay, wait, okay, so at least he's building magic resistance because he knows that LeBlanc is a threat.
Yeah,
but the damage, because this AD damage still comes down versus between Darius and Caitlyn, and Caitlyn can shoot at you from quite a distance. So,
and also Caitlyn is at 3 items now, so like there's no point in building a magic resistance when you have a Caitlyn with 3 items and shooting you from like 6,000 miles away.
Oh my God, the damage going on to Sivir. It looks like Zac is gonna regret that one cloth armor as he's gonna go down. Caitlyn's gonna get that 1 kill, and the shot's gonna come in. It's gonna be tanked up by the Jax. The Jax is gonna try to get that first kill. Zara's gonna pop up the ult, and she's gonna get nobody. But the NYT's gonna move directly in. Hello Kitty's gonna tank 2 turrets with no regard for human life, except for his own. He's gonna go down and get resurrected by himself. And will they die this turret for this? Yes, they will. And Darius is gonna go down right after that. NYT takes this match. It wasn't pretty, but a win is a win is a win.
GG.
Oh man. Okay. Okay.
And just dragging that around. So NYT first picking a Twisted Fate.
NYT pulling out that card that nobody really sees in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they're like, whoa, you know what I never realized about that? You know what I never really thought about that anime before? It's like, when they're like, oh man, they don't even check each other's decks. Like, I could just have a bunch of illegal cards in my deck. They're fighting to not be in the shadow zone. So it's like, if anybody else was casting this, and I know you and I know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna save it. Twisted Fate mid. Twisted Fate ADC. Twisted Fate support. Twisted Fate could go anywhere. So I love it. I like it. Oh no! What is this game?
Let's go!
What were you thinking?
Let's go!
Oh no! Everybody, I know you guys still have Yu-Gi-Oh cards in your house.
Oh,
I want you to go
God.
to your closet where you kept it, because I know it's there.
The garage.
And no, either your pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, or get the binder out. I want you to look for Blue Eyes White Dragon. And every time that you see a blue card, I want you to raise your card up in the air as a salute.
Give energy to them.
Yeah, I need you guys to give energy to this TF that's going to be roaming through the jungle. This card master is roaming through the jungle versus a crown prince of Demacia with the sword that's the size of this man. Plus 3 feet. And then we have a scientist in the middle lane. The only person who actually fits perfectly is Vayne and Ornn. And Galdeo's just like, it looks like he just walked into a party. He's like, well, I guess I'm doing this now.
It's time to do.
Just like stop.
Oh, I thought you
Stop
said
that.
Malphite.
No, sorry, B.
Okay, the Oh my god, okay, I'm just trying to process what's happening right now. I think Heimerdinger might have gone a little bit too low, but
There's
looks
so much
like
going
it looks
on.
like
Oh my
god,
God.
both sides. Ooh, okay, I need to just get my head around this. The great knockup coming in from Ornn. It looks like TF might get
This
that
TF
trap
just
card
keeps
ready,
ganking.
and he's just waiting. He's waiting for that Olaf to commit to this.
You triggered my trap card.
Doesn't know that the TF is there, and it looks like the Jarman's gonna see the TF, and he's just gonna flag and drag away. I don't understand. But also, he attacked. Okay, here we go. We're gonna see the Echo's gonna try to go in, but it looks like the double pew pew is gonna come out from the Heimerdinger. It looks like Ornn's gonna try to crash this party as the teleport's gonna come in from the thing. The trap card is going in. The defense mode is not enough for the Jarvan. Oh my gosh! And we have a couple more cards sent to the Shadow Realm, into the graveyard, or wherever those cards get. Do they get burned at the end of the game? I don't really know.
Wait, so there's a point right here where the Galio's actually
Galio's gonna taunt up the Draven, and I don't think it's gonna be enough. As Yo's gonna come in, and it looks like they're gonna be able to get rid of this Alistair before he's gonna be able to come into contact with the Vayne. And just a little bit more damage is gonna be enough, as the damage is gonna come out from a Galio. He's trying to protect as much as he can, and just enough attack from the Vayne. Holy moly! What is this game? I mean, if we're... Oh no. Oh, Draven might be able to capitalize on this, and it looks like Abdul stayed in there a little bit too long. He's gonna be able to get that
The BM.
Oh my god. And I mean, he burned a flash for it, which is not gonna be good next time the top lane. The Tron is gonna come up on the Olaf. Olaf for some reason is bottom lane. I guess he's given up on his lane top lane for some reason. And the Echo's gonna go in right between two turrets. He's gonna have a crossway of just a few.
Oh, with the snipe. That snipe.
4 people bot. I think this turret's gonna go down. That's an amazing. I've never seen the Oh no, it looks like bottom lane might be bitten off a little bit more than it could chew. It looks like here comes TF with that trap card, and see if he can lock someone down. As the turret's gonna start going down, it's gonna start hitting a couple people. Galio's gonna go down. It looks like TF might be able to have to eat his words, as he doubled down on that engagement, but it looks like he's gonna go bust from that. Okay, so TF is gonna put down an attack card, and he's gonna set his next card into defense mode, and put it upside down. And I seriously think if you're fighting, we need to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh for a bit, because growing up in a Christian household, you're not allowed. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh is not in your spectrum of games you can play. Pokemon was barely on the spectrum. Yu-Gi-Oh was farther away from that. So you're telling me these people were fighting and got sent to the Shadow Realm, and they're like, yeah, you know what? These cards, perfectly fine. I'm gonna use them again and send another person to the Shadow Realm. Oh yeah, let's do that. I swear, like, if I saw my friend get sent to Shadow Realm, I am punching that man in the face and then burning his cards on the spot. I do not care if you're. I don't care what cards you have in the. Like, I just saw you just killed my friend. I don't know. It's like, it's a children's card game. Oh yeah, and that's why 40 million people die every single year due to card games. In the Yu-Gi-Oh world, God knows how many people die in that. And they just keep selling them like, oh yeah, let's give it to the kids. Which, okay, now understandable. You are giving creatures of unlimited power in Pokemon to 10-year-olds. But at least those creatures of unlimited power can protect your children as they're traveling around the world. Somewhat. Because if someone's gonna attack me, I can send my Pikachu after them. But if someone's attacking me in the Yu-Gi-Oh world and I'm traveling and I'm 10 years old, then all I do is deck of cards. I'm either throwing my entire deck at your face and running away, or we're gonna spend 15 minutes having a card battle. Let's get back to this game because let's get back to this game because isn't that the same guy that some guy tried to pull a gun on him and he pulled out a card? Okay, wait, the orange gonna pop his ult, and it looks like that trap card's gonna finally connect with a Jarvan. Jarvan's gonna jump in, but it's gonna be for nothing, as NYIT's gonna commit onto this dragon. So back to Kai. So okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Okay, somewhat a family-friendly game. But Kai, remember, I think it was in the Japanese one. I saw like one clip, and please correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not an anime expert.
Yeah.
But some guy pulled a gun on Kaiba, and he's like, bet. And he pulls out a card, flips it backward. The guy pulls the trigger. The hammer does not connect with the bullet. And he's like, game, set, and match. I'm like, that's the coolest man I've ever seen in my entire life. Really? There's a season 0 in Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh wait, it looks like it's gonna come in quite a lot to the Heimerdinger, but it's not gonna be enough. As the big gun is gonna come out. The taunt's gonna come out from the Galio is gonna get rid of that first the Draven, and it looks like Olaf is gonna be unstoppable, but it's not gonna be enough. Will that taunt connect in time? No, it's not gonna be enough. As Orn moves in up a little bit too much.
Game team. So what they need to do to win this game is find a pick and kill Heimerdinger and Orvain.
Okay, wait, here the Orn ult's gonna come out. It's gonna connect with the Jarvan. Yes, it is. As NYT's gonna see if they can get rid of this Jarvan in time.
こいつはモンスター以外のカードが出るまで何枚でもカードをドローし墓地に捨てるカード、そしてその数だけ攻撃力1500以下のモンスターは追加攻撃できる。攻撃力1500以下？あの時効果が発動した後は魔力カウンターはなくなり、ブレーカーの攻撃力も300ポイントダウンするが、遊戯のやつそこまで考えて。さあ行くぜ。まず1枚目ドロー。モンスターカードクイーンズナイトを墓地にして、魔導戦士ブレーカー追加攻撃。2枚目ドロー。モンスターカード3枚目モンスターカードドロー。モンスターカードドロー。モンスターカードドロー。モンスターカードドロー。モンスターカードドロー。モンスターカード。もうやめて遊戯。離せ。とっくにハガのライフはゼロよ。もう勝負はついたのよ。
I have no idea what's going on in that entire series. But to all the people who love Yu-Gi-Oh, more power to you if you love that series. It's just, I never had a chance. Feels bad, man. the Echo, but it's not going to be enough. Oh my god, okay, here comes Alistair. He's going to try to get some kind of damage onto the Heimerdinger, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to pop his ult, but he's still going to die. The Jarvan's going to go directly into the team as the ult's going to start coming down from the Galio, and the Echo's going to try to get away. There's not enough time in the world for him to survive this, as the Draven's going to go down, followed by the Olaf. The first inhibitor turret's going to go down, as the counters are 30 seconds or longer. NYIT moving into Molloy's base, trying to get this game done as quickly as possible. 7 seconds left on the Alistair. They're going to try to move into this as the first Nexus turret is going to start going down. I'm not sure if anybody's going to be able to contest this in time, especially with that giant cannon minion there. Forget everybody else. Look at this cannon minion doing that damage, trying to get this damage onto the turret. This turret's going to go down, and then followed by the Nexus. And it looks like NYT's going to try to pad their stats a little bit more. Look at that second turret. Oh my god! That got the last hit on the turret. Ladies and gentlemen, NYT finished the regular season. A perfect season. A perfect pitch. And they're going to move into playoffs as first seed. Okay, everyone. I hope everybody just stay along for just a little bit longer. We're going to have an interview up with our top laner. And then with our top laner.
I mean, he might as well be a top laner at this point.
We're not. No, wait. You're still playing. You're like, you're ready. No, we're not interviewing you. I'm sorry. We're going to interview Vincent. You can get back to your game. Oh. How do you get so good at the game? It's only been like... Okay, forget it. Actually, I shouldn't cast or curse you. Okay. Vincent, get in here. Okay,
Hi,
so...
everyone.
Let's...
Okay, so introduce yourself, and we're going to get directly into it.
Hi, my name is Mr. B, and I'm the millionaire for NYIT.
Okay, so you went 2 very interesting picks that game. Well, the first one wasn't that interesting.
The second one was...
The second one was very
spicy.
interesting.
Right.
So let's talk about that first game. Let's go back to that first game. What do you think your opinion on? I want to hear just your overall opinion of that game. Like what was kind of running through your mind early game? Remember that Jax got a lot of kills. So when that starts happening on the enemy team, what's kind of your mental process for that?
Yeah. At first, the Jax was really a problem. But since the other mid laner gave me a lead, and over my mind, it's like GG easy.
Yeah, because
they was not ready for me, even if it's the fat Jax.
Yeah, we saw that you practically one shot the Caitlyn. I mean, I'm sorry, the Sivir. There was Caitlyn on the other side. I mean, if you're that crazy, your power has to overflow. It's just how it is.
Right.
So with what I actually want to tell you is that actually you were very right on the fact that Vincent, you were actually just able to stomp on the Victor. Just basically Victor wasn't able to do anything, and you were able to just move around the map without any.
A second jungler is what we were.
You were basically a second jungler, helping out the Darius, making sure that he could kill the Jax consistently. So very well played. But I want to talk about that Heimerdinger pick.
Oh,
because your champ pool this season has been very, very diverse.
Have you repeated any picks mid lane? It's been different every single week, every single game.
Probably LeBlanc.
LeBlanc is the only repeat.
The most recurring pick has been, I think, LeBlanc. He's played Ari once. He's played Cassiopeia.
He's played Azir. He's played Heimerdinger. He's played
almost Teemo. I want to say almost Teemo, but we get to see that maybe in playoffs.
If anybody has any questions in the chat, please let us know.
Wait,
it says it's your mom. I don't really know if that's really your mom.
No, that's not my mom.
Okay.
But say hello to my mom in the chat.
Wait,
everybody say hi.
We have a question by Shy Guy Eris, and he asks, "Why are you such a chat?"
What do you mean by a chat?
You don't know what a chat is?
No,
I don't really know.
You know, you know who Acadian is?
Acadian?
TSM Acadian? He's a Chad. Okay, so basically, a Chad.
You're an alpha.
You're an alpha. You're an alpha.
Is that it?
Yeah, you're. Do you consider yourself an alpha male in the mid lane?
Well, right. That's actually a really good question.
I mean, I want to say your performance does.
Outside of League of Legends, I'm not a Chad, but in League of Legends and playing as mid lane, and also the captain of NYIT.
Respect.
I have to be a Chad. I have to be alpha.
Yeah.
And
you have a duty to be a Chad.
And then the diversity in my picks, it's just a warning shot. I mean, I'm just using Molloy as a warning shot to end as an issue, and saying them that so whatever they're gonna ban me or my team, we're gonna come over
Yeah,
here.
because if we try to look at any picks from the last like few weeks, like the last 5 weeks now, it's like, well, what do we ban? We only have 5 bans. Unless they go a ridiculous route like first game versus Stack, where they just didn't ban anything twice.
Yeah.
I don't understand why that happened, but I don't want to know why.
Any other,
I am not gonna say that last one.
Any other specific?
We have Ken that's saying, did you expect the perfect run this season?
Oh, totally. It's actually pretty easy. Yeah, this is just like the Korean hype train in season 3. We are basically SKT in Reborn because I guess ECC is just too easy for us. We want harder challenge because that's how we're gonna improve. As of right now,
I respect that confidence.
Okay.
That confidence is very respectful. So, with that said, what are your goals for going into playoffs?
We have playoffs, and then we have finals, and then we have nationals, which is national collegiate. Like, so what? Okay, let's first talk about playoffs, because right now the playoffs are looking like 1 versus 4, 2. What's 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3.
Right.
Unless we're not sure. Can you guys get it? Can you guys hey guys, can you guys check if Damien won or lost their game, please?
Oh yeah.
So unless Damien lost their game versus LIU, it would be a tiebreaker between Damien and Molloy for 3rd and 4th place.
Right.
If Damien won, which I'm waiting for a confirmation right now, you guys are gonna be going versus Molloy again for best of 5. Remember, that's a little bit longer.
Got it.
They won. Okay, so then that clinches it then. Damien 3rd place and Molloy 4th place.
Nice.
So you guys are gonna be going versus Molloy again. So what do you have to say to Molloy? What's your plan? I don't know how to make this not sound bad. What's your plan for going into playoffs?
We would probably we would probably play more TF jungle, having a Digger mid, and maybe a spicy pick Yasuo bot lane later.
Okay, so that's small little sneak peeks for the games.
So now, you want to ask the next question? This one?
Yeah, so there's actually 2 very good questions. But the very first question, I guess we can just also answer that. But it is, what rank are you guys?
Oh, we as a team we are around plat 1.
No. Like
Diamond 3, Diamond.
Macro. No, it's because of macro win game.
Alright, so our coach jump in and say we are approximately
Diamond 3, Diamond 2, Diamond 3. Okay.
That's the most.
And then the second question is, how are you guys going to prepare for finals?
Okay, so yeah, right now, if playoffs goes exactly the way we're expecting it, unless SNHU does something crazy and loses their game to Damien.
No, they confirmed that they won.
No, if they lose the playoff game versus Damien.
Yeah.
If SNHU loses their game at Damien, your guys are going to be facing SNHU for the finals. How are you guys going to be prepping for that?
Well, at first we thought that they were a really good team, but when they face us, they really shut off. There seems to be not playing as a team at all, and they're just not like us. We're a machine. They're just 5 individual solo laners. And yeah.
And he has results to back that up, because again, there hasn't been a team other than maybe SNHU in the first game where they actually challenge NYIT to a point where because I have yet to see NYIT in a corner. Yet to see them, other than maybe I think the very first 2 games of the season, where the first games were just warm-up games.
And then that one game at 3 p.m.
Yeah, at 3 p.m.
that everybody was tired, and it was like I woke up half an hour before the game.
Yes.
But I mean, it's like you can't you're not to an untrained eye at least you have to at least say that NYT doesn't get out of any game unscathed. So like that Jax versus Molloy, if we said, we were actually saying in between games, if that was a solo queue game with people of similar skill, Jax would have carried that game without a doubt. But this is an actual team environment.
Well, just like how you say it, the Jax did fail to carry that game.
That is true.
And if it's like a solo solo queue versus me when I'm smurfing in probably goal, which is his rank, he probably just rage quit and blame on his teammate again.
Sponsor us.
Can I
sponsor us, Corsair, please?
We're gonna put in a couple things to Corsair. At Corsair, you want to sponsor us. Abdul says, how big is your brain in the mid lane for IQ purposes? If you got to give yourself a number.
Well, you can see the ratio between Heimerdinger brain versus his head.
So you mean Megamon ratio?
The IQ is just pretty much the same, just in the smaller head of mine.
Okay.
The smaller.
Kazuna says, how does it feel when you're carrying that game?
I wasn't carrying at all. We were just playing as a team. We were communicating.
I like that.
And again, we are machines. We work like clockwork.
Ken says, do you think you were gonna die during those close fights?
No, no. I never.
Did you finish both games without dying?
Did I?
Yeah, you did actually.
No, I think the Heimerdinger died once.
No, I haven't died.
Oh well, then
definitely
then,
Heimerdinger.
He hasn't died for the past like 4 games.
What?
He said, okay, well that's gonna be it. Someone said let randoms play the finals. No, we're not doing that. That's people have worked way too hard to get this level. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you the wonderful anime ending that Long made for us, and I hope everybody has a wonderful night. We'll see you guys again in 2 weeks. Keep tabs on our Twitter. We have Twitter at NYIT_esports, and then everything else is NYIT CyBears. That's both Facebook and Instagram. I have to post on the Instagram more. That's my fault. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is the anime ending. I hope you guys have a wonderful night.
から手が出るほど欲しくなったんだ僕じゃない別の誰か夢と希望他に何がいると思えた頃の僕は今いずこへ長いものに巻かれて失った道しるべ生と死の狭間にはスノードロップが咲き乱れる何かの間違いで砕け散ってしまったならせめて僕の抜け殻に花束を添えてこんなもんかなこんなもんでしょ諦めだと思われたって構わないけど僕らしくない僕らしくない誰にだって作れるのに価値はない
Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this, Yugi.
My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba. But it does contain the unstoppable Exodia.
Impossible!
I've assembled all 5 special cards, all 5 pieces of the puzzle.
Exodia! It's not possible! No one's ever been able to call him!
Exodia! Obliterate!